Money flowing into ideas that seem wild, unproven, even crazy. Why does that happen? Because the world you live in, the one you're trying to shape, isn't interested in safe bets. It's built to worship the familiar, to keep things neat and boxed in, but real breakthrough? It never comes from comfort zones or easy logic. It comes from throwing everything into the fire of uncertainty, from betting on the unknown with eyes wide open and a heart that refuses to settle. Every angel investor who pours cash into an unproven idea is standing at a battlefield. The battlefield where futures are made or broken, but never by playing it safe. It's not just money on the line. It's their belief, their guts, their refusal to let the world stay broken because we're supposed to know better. You feel it, don't you? That gnawing pain of watching system after system reward compliance, not brilliance. Witnessing more mediocrity get praised than raw, unshaped potential. You see founders clipped by rules, their fire sucked out by layers of best practice and market validation that steamroller every spark of originality. The real problem? The world today pretends you're free, but it's a lie wrapped in convenience. Freedom dressed like a cage that's cozy enough you don't want to leave it. And you, the investor with the power to fuel the exceptional, face a choice every day. Follow the crowd into bland safety or dare to ignite the wild, the strange, and the untested. Because if you want to change everything, you must first shatter their old map. This is not about playing it safe. It's about knowing that playing it safe kills potential. Knowing that every unproven idea is like a seed sleeping beneath winter's frost, ready to explode into life if only lit by willingness and courage. The truth? The money flows where passion beats strongest, where the idea burns with a fire no spreadsheet can measure. Because numbers can never predict everything, can never see beyond the horizon the way guts can. You've been taught to trust data, to demand proof, to avoid risk like the plague. But those rules are chains that bind what could be. Your power, your edge, lies in breaking those chains. Stop waiting for perfect certainty, because perfect certainty is the dream of those too scared to leap. Every major shift in history was born from someone who ignored the voices screaming, "Don't risk it." They embraced the unproven, the untamed, the misunderstood, and they won because they dared when no one else would. So how do you, right now, transform from a cautious investor to a blazing champion of the new? First, forget what you think you must do. Step out of the safe box. Your job isn't to pick winners by the past. It's to ignite futures that don't exist yet. Look for founders who burn, not just those who talk well. People who defy norms, who question everything, who aren't broken by failure but forged by it. Because the greatest risk isn't in backing an unproven idea, it's in backing an idea without a soul, an idea without guts. Secondly, learn to read chaos as opportunity. The noise, confusion, skepticism around a wild idea, it's a signal, not a warning. It means someone is breaking ground where no map exists. The world's loud chorus wants you to be quiet, to avoid the edge. Refuse it. Dive into the noise. Find essence in the chaos. Third, value patience like your life depends on it, because it does. You're building eras, not quarters. Don't expect fireworks, expect smoldering embers that grow into infernos. The ones who see fast wins are gambling with futures. You want to invest in foundations, not fleeting trends. Fourth, align your capital with your conviction, not opinion polls or popular trends. Surround yourself with thinkers who burn as fiercely as you do, those who never settle for enough. Collaboration with the rare. Beware dilution by the many. Your strength is in focus, not volume. Fifth, empower founders to be sovereign, to own their narratives, their processes, their vision. Your investment is more than money. It's a declaration that you believe in liberation from the old rules, from scripts that strangle innovation. You're not buying a product, you're unleashing a revolution. Look how conformity kills ideas. Good ideas get trimmed, stretched, boiled down until they're safe enough to sell, but dead enough to bore. You know the stories. brilliant founders beaten into templates, brilliant ideas suffocated beneath layers of advice. This is your battleground. Your anger at the system is your fuel. Use it to see beyond the waterfalls of failure that scare others off. You're hunting diamonds in the dust storms, knowing that every risk hides the possibility of gold. Behind every cynical headline or smirk about blind bets lies the truth. Those bets change lives, industries, destinies. You, the angel investor, hold a flame others refuse to die for. You're the spark that says, this strange, this wild, this unproven is worth everything I have. There's no glory in the predictable, no legacy in the contracted, the calculated, the safe. Your legacy screams to life in risk, in the sweat of uncertainty, in backing those who scare everyone else senseless because they know they were made for more. Know this, the world will always try to chain you with comfort and routine. It'll tell you not to bet on noise, on madness, on vision without precedent. But you know better. You feel that burning tension inside, quiet, unbearable, telling you were meant to transcend all rules, to not bend but burn. Your investments aren't just dollars. They're bullets fired at a system that cloaks itself as freedom, but cages souls. You're the liberator of individual power, a force that knows true freedom is seized, not given. That's what unproven ideas represent. Hearts refusing to be tamed by a society that rewards obedience over greatness. Angel investing at this level is a calling, to reject the comfortable lie, to celebrate the risk that births new worlds, and to hand the torch to those who will light up the future when everyone else stands frozen. You're not here to coexist with failure. You're here to embrace it, to learn from it, to amplify its rare offspring, the radical successes that rewrite history. So if your gut tightens at the thought of missing these chances, if your blood sings when a new crazy plan hits your desk, then free yourself from the fear that every risk equals loss. Instead, see risk as the language of possibility, the beat of every great movement. The secret you hold is simple. Money follows courage, not certainty. Visionaries need believers who refuse to ask for proof before backing a dream, who act now because waiting is itself a trap. Your decisions shape legacies, cultures, and futures. Every dollar invested in the unproven is a rebellion against a world that rewards mediocrity and punishes daring. This is your moment to be the fire starter, the guardian of the wild, the financier of freedom itself. The flame you feed will consume the limits, shatter the cages, and build the bridges to a future only those brave enough to dream can ever see. Step out, invest in the impossible, and watch how, piece by piece, the world you're given transforms into the world you deserve. No more settling, no more waiting. The era of the liberated individual, fueled by angels like you, starts right now.